Been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Up front, lined up. It's first down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires it on the move, and he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Randall.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pulls it complete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Okay,
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it. Second down
after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 7, Tennessee 0.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. It was a foot race, and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And now the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Tigers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message going for it this close to his own end zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. The balls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown. Fouls. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Eludes the rush. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB? And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's going for a big play downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. To throw, it's Klubnik. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's White. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. They've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Klubnik. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's Staley. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Makes the catch. It's Landell. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Sampson.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not a great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, And then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Clem. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Clem. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Tennessee, 21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
42, Tennessee, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Looking right. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship.